Hi there, Radwa. So, it looks like we've got an essay from you. Well done. It's so important to write in order to prepare for IELTS and also to get feedback on that writing. So, good effort here. Let's see what you had to say. Okay. It's international marketing. Here's what you said. International marketing would benefit both the promoting companies as well as the overseas countries. However, as it always has been the case, a coin has two sides. Meaning, okay, grammatically here, this is the kind of thing that you can speak, but you can't really write. So it's a little too conversational. I want you to be careful, and let's see how we can fix this. So, however, as it has always been the case, a coin has two sides, comma, meaning there are also some cons, such as intrusion and invasion of the countries. I don't know what this means. What do you mean by specificities? It's not clear. In this essay, both views will be discussed. Okay. What is your view? It says give your opinion, and I didn't see that here. You must mention your opinion in the introduction. Okay? It's very important. The moment they ask for it, you really need to address it. So, moving on, it is undoubtedly true that international marketing provides many benefits to the countries. Which countries? The countries receiving it or the countries actually doing the international marketing? So please be more specific when you write something like this. Of those cultures, okay, this is not a full sentence, Radwa, all right? So let's try it again. It is undoubtedly true that international marketing provides many benefits to the countries who receive it, namely, okay, so comma, namely cultural exchange and idea spreading. Okay, you want to make this a noun, so you can't really use it like this. By this I mean, no comma, by using novel products, different novel products, consumers would have the chance to learn more about other cultures. How? Tell me how. How can somebody in, I don't know, in India learn about other cultures by using something made in Sweden? So explain it to me. At the same time, in order to advertise the products perfectly, promoting companies should be aware of, here, the habits and traditions of the overseas countries. Fine, but this is not a full sentence, hence the cultural exchange. What you want to say is, hence, even the country selling the product must research the country in question, thereby gaining cultural knowledge or something like that, okay? Okay, so now let me take a look at this. I just noticed you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 paragraphs. I want you to really work on a 4-paragraph structure, which means that if you've got like 2 ideas, main ideas for each side of the argument, try to make them into 2 paragraphs. So you've got 4 paragraphs here, okay? Okay, so it is worth mentioning, ing, that, no comma, the sales of the international marketing are not only restricted to goods and products, but also extend, no s, to involving various aspects in our lives, most importantly, education. Indeed, some higher education institutions, e.g. universities, tend to advertise themselves in a way that attract overseas students aiming to improve their budget. Well, their income, really. Students, therefore, would acquire a lot of skills beside their education, such as learning new language. In addition, opening up to other cultures would allow them to widen their horizons and increase their perspectives. Okay, yeah, fine. One other valuable advantage of international marketing is that it may contribute to increasing, ing here, the income of the overseas country. To be more precise, companies sometimes need delegators from other countries to facilitate marketing of their sales, hence providing new job opportunities, and flourishing the foreign currency. This is a little awkward. It's not totally accurate. That would in turn positively affect, change your word order, positively affect the external commerce and the economy. You know, you don't give me any examples. I mean, you develop it, but I don't have an example of like what you're talking about. So it's a little too theoretical, and I want something more tangible in order to understand what it is you're referring to, okay? Okay, so moving on. As mentioned above, promoting the products necessitates some knowledge of the traditions, attitudes, and even the way of thinking of the people in the country in question. In this regard, some people argue that international marketing represents a form of intrusion. In particular, when some people I don't know where I said the word people. In particular, when some companies tend to target individuals rather than the nation as a whole. This is not a full sentence, Radwa. It's just a fragment, so please be careful. It is a sort of privacy invasion. So you needed a comma here, essentially, and a lowercase. It is a privacy invasion that might threaten their safety, as believed by some people. Again, really theoretical. I've got no support for this, no kind of tangible evidence to see what it is you're talking about. You've got these ideas in your mind, but without helping me understand what it is you're referring to, I don't have a clear picture. So this is where you really must give me examples in order to know what you're referring to, okay? So to conclude, no colon here, just a comma is fine, and no capital. So to conclude, comma, despite having some drawbacks, I firmly believe that international marketing is crucial nowadays for the development of the country, of countries in general. It permits cultural exchange and contributes to economy improvement. Okay, let's see. Now, this is really interesting. Where do you actually talk about the drawbacks? You're supposed to discuss both sides. Now, if I look just at your introductory sentences for each paragraph, many benefits to the country, okay? The sales provide we also can, education. And then another valuable aspect is income. Promoting products necessitates some knowledge of traditions. So I'm a little confused. Okay, so while it sounded, okay, how can I explain this? What's happening is that, why am I reading the first line of each sentence? Because that's where I get the main idea of your paragraph. However, when I look a little further, now it looks like you're talking about the negative aspect. So what I want to tell you is that the lowest area for me in this particular essay is the coherence and cohesion. There's too many paragraphs, and the order of the paragraphs is incorrect because you generally think that global marketing is a good thing. The central idea in your paragraphs is not clear. So what I'm going to suggest is that you need to revise quite a bit of this. So the paragraphing needs to be reduced to 4. You need to make sure that you, since it talks about talking about both sides, talk in the first body paragraph about the side you don't agree with. In the second body paragraph, talk about the side you do agree with. That's the feedback I have to say. I hope you find it helpful. I would like to see more essays from you so we can help you improve and kind of overcome any of these difficulties regarding coherence and cohesion and topic development a little bit. So keep on writing, and I can't wait to see what you will have to say next.